this? Oh my, I haven't been recording. Oh my god, brother.
Rule number 1, all food and drink must come from airplanes. Rule 2, I'm surviving.
Okay. Alright, what's your YouTube tip? Why would I do that? I'd never do that shit, please. Do not hope that that's not me. I don't know, okay. Today I'm exhausted. I'm tired, I'm sad, I'm all that shit. All the above, you know. Shit just be going on, you know. But yeah, what's your YouTube tip? We're reacting to Can I Survive on Airplane Food for 100 Hours? I can't say his name. I won't be able to. Eddie. That's the most I can give you, man. Let's start. Wait, bro. I don't know why the interface stays when I'm doing this.
Rule 2, I can only take 3 items off each flight.
Bro, the interface.
Rule 3, at midnight, my inventory resets. But the time is currently 1 p.m. on June 28th Pacific time, and our 100 hours starts right now. And this is my breakfast. A good old black coffee. Cheers. Oh yeah, you know what? This might not be
I couldn't just drink black coffee without sugar. I need some type of stimulant in it. Or I'm one of those persons, like, if I drink something that's like not like nasty but like not good to me at first, I can, like, it can become good if I just keep on drinking and drinking it. Like, I can get accustomed to the flavor. It's like, it's a look. It's a yeah.
I was just saying this to keep you watching, but this was genuinely before I realized that this was going to be one.
Like, and like something like coffee, I'll just tell myself it's cool to drink coffee. And like the bitterness of it would just start being cool to me, and I would just keep on drinking it. I don't know why. That's how I operate.
Hardest things I've ever done. I want to quit so bad. But for food, we got some mini pretzels.
Bro, I wish my wait. Should I back up? Yeah, I should probably back up.
Speaking of which, say welcome back.
Yeah, that's why my camera couldn't capture it.
And this is how we'll be keeping track to make sure I'm getting enough food and water to survive this challenge. And unfortunately for breakfast, this is
what did you have for breakfast?
Because these pretzels have just 80 calories. And that's going to be a serious problem. But I finished up my pretzels and enjoyed the rest of my coffee. But this was not going to be enough. Luckily, the thing that is going to save us is that almost every single flight
So, like,
should be able to buy.
How much money do you think he put into this video, bro? Because that's like 100 hours. How many? That's like 10 flights, bro. 100 hours? No, I might trip. No, I'm not tripping. 100 flights is that probably more than 10 flights. 100 hours is probably more than 10 flights. Like, do we think he has? Does he have it like that? Because let's assume all the flights are like 200, 250 for like the, but he's flying. How do you call it? He's flying American Airlines. We saw their logo. He's flying American Airlines, so the price will probably like 350 if he's just flying in the States. So he has to do 350 times 10. Yo, balling. He's balling. What are we talking about? He balling. He got money for real. Man.
That was naive thinking. I had no.
And then he gotta spend money on the food he buying. Yeah, he balling.
What was coming?
Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something.
Turkey and Havarti sandwich, fruit and cheese tray.
Let me see something, yeah. You see, bro? In 11 hours, this amount of views in 11 hours for this, and like these are like semi-educational videos. So his RPM gotta be like boosted. He gotta be making money, real money. I'm talking about real money. Look at this. Yeah, he got it, bro. 4 million, yeah, 4 million size, yeah. He got it. He got it.
And it's my
and it's
water
like,
bottle, and I just realized
why boys like that will have the most amount of money? I'm not saying he dressed bad, but they be dressing the most. Like Ryan Trahan. I'm not, again, no shot towards him. He seemed like a cool dude, but they be having money, and like they don't be looking like they have money. It's just the how you call it? Let's say ignorant part of me speaking a little bit, and then there's some underlying truth in what I'm saying, bro. Cause for real, like I wouldn't dress like this if I had the money I think he's making. Personally, just saying, just saying, just saying. But I don't. So at the end of the day, I'm the bum. He's the one winning. You know, like.
Dude, no way. Dude, I have a question for you, actually. You can come in clutch right now. I'm surviving on airplane food for the next 4 days. Is there anything like water bottles or anything I can grab off of you? Yeah, if you have one. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be clutch, dude. Oh my gosh. Yo, dude.
What he bringing? What he bringing?
So much. Shout out.
Ooh.
Are you kidding me? He just gave me the entire box of Eat Flight Bites, a can of Doritos Minis, and a giant bottle of water. Oh my gosh. What a start to day one. So I, of course, dug into these Doritos.
So he's not buying food?
But I was already scared. Because let me tell you, I did not make this video easy on myself. I'll explain that when we leave. Also, the flight we're on right now is currently going to...
Oh, so he got blue eyes, bro. He got actual, like, blue eyes.
Almost every time we fly. But for now, I enjoyed my...
Oh, he's flying in the States, so yeah.
Sure to save some supplies for later. And before I knew it, we were in Dallas. But after grabbing my luggage, I was headed back towards security because we were not done for the day yet. So here's the situation. As you know, in this challenge, I'm probably going to take countless amounts of flights. And I decided to make it even more interesting. Besides that first flight that we just went on, all of the flights that I will need to go on in this video are not booked. We need to find our next flight. I'm right next to the American Airlines booth. Let's go ask if they have any flights, I guess.
Yeah, that's stupid.
What do you guys have for like going out tonight? Do you have anything to Phoenix? One at 9:28. But before we book this flight, ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the wheel. For each of these flights, since we're booking them on the spot, I will be spinning the wheel. And no matter what it lands on, whether it's first class, middle seat, or economy, that's where I'll sit. And let me tell you, this has the potential to either extremely help us by giving us a first class seat, which gives us access to an actual meal, or has the chance to absolutely destroy us. Without further ado, it's time for our first spin of the wheel.
I would have rigged that wheel, bro. If that was me, gang, I don't have bad, like, sense of, like, well, I do have some sense of, like, making myself uncomfortable to, like, for, like, content, but, like, I would rig it to, like, always go, like, once in the video is gonna go on economy or, like, middle seat, and then the rest of the time it's gonna be, like, business, yeah. The rest of the flight is gonna be like business. What's better than economy, but like worse than business? Like what's the next best thing after economy? Like normal, I guess. That's the thing, at least.
I opened this and it felt like treasure. This thing literally had every snack you can imagine. Let's have some cashews. I may have dug into a little more than just the cashews, but then something horrible happened. Do you have any of those like snack boxes for Christmas? Oh, nothing. Oh, really? Okay, alright, no worries. Yeah, so there goes my entire plan for food. Thank you so much. But to be honest, I was so grateful to have water that I almost didn't even care. But as for food, it looks like what we have is all we're gonna get. But hey, at least I got some more tiny pretzels. But there's nothing more I can do. I just filled my water and ate the food I had. But I did go to the back of the plane to ask for some more water. And bless his soul.
There's no, but there's no way they don't got food though. There's no way they don't got food on the flight, dude.
Plus, oh my gosh, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much. So I filled my bottle knowing I had enough water for the night and ate all the food I had. I guess guess I'll see you when we land. Oh, this is gonna be a long 4 days. But we landed, and after getting my luggage, I booked an Uber to the nearest hotel for the night, meaning I had just one thing left to do.
He can't eat at the hotel though. He can't.
I think tomorrow I might.
That's cheating though.
10 a.m. flight to North Carolina. Yeah, it's time for this.
That's cheating though. There's no way he can. He said surviving only on airplane food. If you're out here eating Krispy Kreme on land, you're not surviving from air food, gang. The whole purpose of the challenge, like.
Don't give me a middle seat, please. But when I went to book it, no.
Only the middle seat was
They
available.
only had middle seats. That's enough. I'm good with this.
I'm gonna edit in the
So
speed clip where he, you know, for TikTok, definitely.
On that note, I'll see you in the morning.
Damn, bro.
Good night.
Just you, building your app on base 44. Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of the challenge. Oh, I want a glass of water so bad. Well,
I feel like this is.
Back in the airport.
I feel like going on flights, like,
This is already
is
the hardest
exciting.
challenge I've ever done. I'm so
Like,
thirsty.
no matter
I'm
the
about to get on a
context,
4.5
it's just
hour
exciting
middle
to be in a
seat
plane.
flight. And not to mention, I still have to wait an hour for the plane to board, and
Damn.
practically an hour once we get in the air before I can even get my water. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I might fail this challenge. But after another hour, I was finally boarding our flight. Oh my gosh. But I got seated in my middle seat and got as comfortable as I could.
Wait, no, okay. The challenge is not even as crispy as I expected it to be, right? The challenge is basically him for 4 days taking flights, however many he can take in 4 days, which is probably gonna be like 5. I thought the challenge was every single flight he takes, the amount of time he spends on a flight, that's the time he puts towards. So like 100 hours on the flight basically means he spent like 3 hours until they made 100 hours. That would be way too expensive. I understand he can't do that, but like I was expecting like something more like that, you know.
4 hours and we're still without any.
Yeah, bro. Let me back up the chair more.
Low key, my plan is to buy one of everything, and that should be enough food to get through.
I need a better chair, bro.
Day. And they were finally coming around. Can I do cookies? Yes, no. Yeah, that'd be great. Do you have the snacks for purchase? Yeah, I have the sandwich, the Doritos, and the nuts. Can I do one of each? Is that possible? Oh my gosh.
The flight people probably like that. I'm like, oh, this one fat motherfucker. And I know. No disrespect. No disrespect.
I'm saving the Doritos and the nuts for later, but I am gonna dig into this sandwich. Let's
Actually,
go.
nah, that shit
When I
is
opened
sandwich
the
mode.
box, oh my gosh, it comes with chips too. Let's go. Mayonnaise, honey barbecue chips, and a wonderful sandwich. What's going on this plane? Oh my gosh, yo, got a Toblerone.
Brother, yo, I just not realized he's next to some old lady who didn't ask for anything. Do you know how awkward that had to be, bro? You gotta squeeze in between her, like, let me sit up my little camera. So people, you know, we eat on planes, and we got a Toblerone, gang. Oh my God, this sandwich. You gotta be like, this sandwich is so perfect and amazing. Look at this tableau, and like she's just like, just shut the fuck up. Like,
Oh, thank you so much.
it's gotta be so weird.
We have
Like I would not have the how'd you call it, like the just being at ease with your environment to be able to do that. Like I wouldn't be at ease in that situation at all. Like I would be like the anxiety, bro, the social anxiety that would come out of that. I gotta set up my camera. I'm talking to myself, like next to all these people. Like it's not working. Like it wouldn't work for me. Well, not really talking to myself next to people. I do that all the time. But like talking to myself next to like I'm right next to you, like you are here with me, but I'm talking to a camera gang. Like it would feel so weird.
Oh my gosh, I can cry over water right now. This is insane. So I filled my own water bottle with our 2 cups, but that's half a bottle. That's about 16 ounces.
Why he keeps on filling the bottle
as I was digging into my sandwich, the flight
instead of just drinking the water out of the cup?
Water, but I was ready to absolutely
honestly, bro, the simplicity of sandwiches like that, bro, makes it so much better, bro. Like you don't even add too much to it. It's just what it is because it wants to be what it is, bro. And like it just hit harder because that it just hit harder. And then goddamn Biscoff, bro. That Biscoff. Oh my god, that Biscoff.
Mini Doritos and a actually pretty big size of trail mix. Then I saw another flight attendant coming by, and I knew I had to make my move. Sorry, can I just get one more cup of water? Thank you. That is huge. Thank you so much. And of course, I used the rest to fill my bottle. Then immediately after, I got a bloody nose out of nowhere.
Why is he filling up the bottle again?
The lady who was sitting next to me. I still feel horrible. Before we landed, I went in for one more water. But then we had arrived in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh my god, that's my city.
Time to lock in our next move. I figured out a plan. It's really risky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna
cut this out for TikToks and the YouTube
but not
thing.
until tomorrow morning. Let's go get our luggage,
so happy.
and I'll explain why in a minute. So I left and grabbed my bag, but then I found a Delta flight that goes to Anchorage, Alaska, with one layover out of Charlotte, North Carolina, where we currently are, tomorrow morning at 6:20 in the morning. So if we take that flight, that leaves us 12 hours until we take off. And I have, quite honestly, not a lot of food remaining and about 16 ounces of water left. Not ideal. However, there's just one other risk. You know what it's time for. This wheel spin might be completely make or break of the challenge. Because keep in mind, this spin does not determine just the next flight. It determines the next 2 because there's a layover. And it's a total of almost 9 hours on the planes. Let's find out our fate.
Damn, bro.
I'm in an airport, I gotta be quiet. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna throw up of excitement. It doesn't matter how bad tonight is. Tomorrow, we are flying first class to Anchorage, Alaska. But I hopped in an Uber, went to the nearest hotel, and got some work done for the night. Except at this point, the lack of food and water was really getting to me. The water, we need to find a way to fix that problem stat, or else I'm probably actually going to lose this challenge. Then it was time for bed, I guess.
This may be the last site you've ever seen because of the free ad blocking extension.
Yeah, I wish it was, but there's no such thing. I know free legit ad blocker. At least I don't think so. It's only been like less than 40 hours. Yeah, man, I would have gave up. Oh, maybe he's taking like longer flights for the last few times.
So I got packed up and I hopped in an Uber to go to the airport. But at this point in the challenge, I was exhausted. But we made it to the airport. What do you mean I'm back, bro? And after TSA, I don't know what the odds are of this, but right next to my gate, these are literally the vending machines I came to Charlotte Airport on day 5 of the vending machines. And I'll be honest, today was exactly what I needed after yesterday. That's the peanut butter and jelly I ate. Oh my gosh, literally, I would give anything to be in that challenge instead of this one right now. But it was time to board our first class flight. And when I got to my seat, I couldn't believe what I saw. Water! Before the flight even takes off. Let's go! Cheers. Oh my gosh.
Hey, y'all, something to drink?
Nah,
Thank you so much.
that would just crank me up and feel weird.
And my goodness, I can't even explain how magical this was. My eyes actually are watering up. Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so happy. And to be honest, I was just going to enjoy today because this could very well be the only chance for this challenge to be enjoyable. But after the flight took off, oh my gosh, there's breakfast.
Damn.
That's right. I was getting a full breakfast to start day 3. Here comes food. When he set this down, I could not.
But I thought first class. Whoa. Yeah. But I thought first class was the thing where you can close the curtain and all that. I didn't think it was just sitting next to
We
them.
had a croissant and yogurt, guys. In terms of best days of my life, we got being born, and then we have right now. That's it. Genuinely, this meal was an absolute lifesaver. I was seriously considering quitting this challenge, but now
I would have quit. You see, like, because this is blue balling him, bro. This is literally edging him, bro. Because he's going to get off the flight, right? He's going to get off that flight, probably going to hop on another flight, and this flight is not going to go like this, bro. It's not going to be first class. It's going to be economy. And if fate really wants to test him out, really wants to, squeeze as much as it wants from him, it's going to make it be a middle seat where he can't buy food, buy snacks, buy nothing, buy no water, nothing. He just got to sit there, maybe beg for water, maybe beg for food. Maybe people give it to him, maybe not. So now he got to be hungry, be sad, and just think about yesterday, bro. And I couldn't do that, bro. I couldn't do that to myself. I would just stop the challenge. After eating that good, I would just stop the challenge.
And I was just
Yeah, no, gang, we don't want to see your nose hairs.
Last bite. Yeah, I demolished this meal.
Yeah, I would have folded. And you see, that's how I know, bro. Dude is not struggling enough. Do you see these 3 big ass pieces of egg, bro? Dude is not struggling. This challenge is not testing him enough, bro. Do you see this, bro? I would take the fork. Bro, why is there butter still there, bro? I would eat that butter. If I didn't eat anything sustainable for a good 3 days, I would take this, put it in the drink, make me some milky butter. I wouldn't do that. I promise. I wouldn't do it, actually. I wouldn't do it. Just Christ, I wouldn't do it. But I would eat the ice. He's not hungry enough. Look, these little pebbles of pistachio and blueberry. I would eat this. I would eat the ice. Look. Look at this. Just look at it and tell me if that's normal. It's not. You should not supposed to leave something like that.
Look at our whiteboard. Dude. Oh my gosh, dude, this is incredible. But of course, I couldn't get too comfortable, so I made sure to fill my water bottle too.
And I still don't understand why he's doing that. I don't get it.
That note, our first flight was coming to an end, but I boarded the second flight, and this time, when I got to my seats, a pillow and a blanket.
Wait, both flights were first class?
Thank you so much. And another orange juice.
Oh no, it was a layover. Okay.
So nice. And this meal looked just as amazing as the last one.
It's the same thing, but like with more bread and less egg. Yeah.
As much as I could, even though I was full, to make sure it would take a while for me to be hungry later.
That I have come to learn that's not how it works. You don't just eat to repair to not eating. Like you're going to get hungry as much faster as you. Like you're going to get the same amount of hungry. If you go to the bathroom, at least you're going to get hungry again. Oh my God! Not buying premium. I'm not getting premium. YouTube, get off my nuts.
And after filling my bottle, I got even more.
I've never seen anybody that excited for it. I actually.
I have to give a huge thank you to Chime. Chime is America's number one.
Even when I come back from school, I have to drinking anything for. Oh, nah. Get your bag, gang. Get your bag, but not with me. Not with me.
This should be enough to get us through the night. And filling my stomach as much as possible with a second breakfast. At this point, I was just enjoying the flight and eating and drinking as much as I could get.
Oh my God. Do you see how this dude is not thinking right, bro? If they offered me that, bro, I would. Can I just pay for the full for the whole thing and just keep it, and then keep it on to the next flight? That's at least like 7 snacks in there, 7, 8 snacks in there. You can keep that for the next flight because it's still airplane food, or you can keep that for the hotel room.
We were landing in Anchorage, Alaska. So after downing the last of my snacks in water before getting off, I got off the plane, and after getting my luggage, first of all, this airport is absolutely beautiful. There's just cool stuff everywhere. And
that's that Canadian.
Now that we're off this flight,
Alaska is in Canada, but not Canada.
Entire challenge, and I am loving it. And if I'm being honest, I am super conflicted.
Did I just offend anybody? If I didn't mean to.
It's only 11:30 in the morning. If we're gonna stay here overnight, we have a long time to go without any food. But after looking at all of my flight options, I made my decision. I'm gonna book the 5 a.m. flight.
Do you see what I'm talking about? This okay. Now I'm coming from another perspective. If this is how much his flights are costing him, if this is not just because he's in Alaska, and this is how much the flight costed him on average, this dude gotta have at least 20 million in his bank account if he's willing to do that for YouTube. I dead feel like this dude has 20 million in his bank account. I feel like that would be. I feel like that would not be a rash assumption to have. I feel like that's actually that's really possible.
Just give me first class again. Be nice. Premium. Okay. You know what? That's not bad at all. But when I went to book it, so I guess we're booking economy. That's yet another flight booked. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back at the airport in about 15 hours. So I went to go.
Honestly, I feel like I should get like headphones so the sound is better. Yeah, I need to get headphones.
Well, we can't check into a hotel until 4 p.m. anyway, so let's go explore a little. So I found a little park and enjoyed the cool 60-degree summer air. It's gorgeous. Guys, I have really exciting news. It is officially 2 p.m. in Alaska. You know what that means? It is 3 p.m. where we started this challenge. That means we officially have 50 hours.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask a dumb question. I'm not gonna make myself look stupid. I'm gonna contain myself.
For each subscriber I gain from this video, I'll be donating 5 cents to Feeding America to help families in need. Because even though all of this is for a video, some people don't know where their next meal is.
Yeah, he balling. 20,000 subs, $1,000. He balling. $10,000. You know what? I'm gonna participate in some type of.
If you want to donate, and if you want to go the extra mile, I'll leave a link to their charity below. But now I was able to find a hotel right next to the airport.
What does this sub cost anybody?
And made it to my room for the night. Okay. But after some work and eating all of the food left in our inventory, I spent the day. This is the first day of the challenge. We have actually hit our goals. That is nothing to be upset about. Anyway.
Yeah, because you were in first class, you know.
See you in the morning.
It's 3:37 in the morning. I accidentally slept in by about an hour. We gotta go to the airport right now.
Yeah. So we may have had a peaceful day yesterday, but we're being thrown right back into this challenge. 3:48 driving to the airport. So I was rushed because I really wanted to make sure that we make this flight. So I said bye to the rental car, and I was headed straight for the gate. Well, or so I thought. You have got to be kidding me. Look at this. Portland. Leaves at 10 a.m. Oh, no. What do I do? Okay. They delayed it by 5 hours? No. And I have to go like 6.5 hours without food and water.
What? I don't get what just happened.
Got to be kidding me. Look at this. Really wanted to make sure that we make this flight. So I said bye to the rental car, and I was headed straight for the gate. Well, or so I thought. You have got Dallas. Portland. Leaves at 10 a.m. Oh, no. What do I do? Oh, bad. They delayed it by 5 hours? No. And I have to go like 6.5 hours without food and water. Hold on, we gotta find it. Yeah. I was kind of panicking.
What's so bad about? I'm sorry, but what's so bad about it? You know, like 6 hours. 6 hours is nothing for real. 6 hours. I think humans go without food on average. I'm saying like for 6 hours every single day. Cause you don't just eat every 3 hours, do you? You know, every hour. No, you don't. But mainly you go without food. You know, for 6 hours. Yeah. Some even go for like 10, 12 hours. 10, 12 hours is a little too much, but yeah.
See if maybe I could just book a different flight. Luckily, this lady was super helpful, and we were able to find a new flight to Orlando.
Yeah, he got money, bro.
Out of Anchorage, connected Dallas, arrive at 9:11.
Okay,
Yeah.
good news. We're safe.
Chocolate. What time now? What time? What time?
Out of Anchorage, connected Dallas, arrive at 9:11.
Chocolate. That's not a good time, bro. That is not the time you want your plane to be landing or taking off at. Yeah. Chocolate, bro.
We are safe. We are now taking an American flight from Anchorage to Dallas at 7 a.m., which means I still have to be in the airport for about 2.5 hours before I can get on a flight and hopefully get food and water. That kind of stinks. But from Dallas, we will take a 2-hour layover, and then we will fly from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and land in Orlando. However, this is going to be the record longest stay on flights that we've had. We are going to be on planes for a total of 9 hours and 25 minutes today. So after waiting a couple hours,
that's nothing, bro. I've had longer flights, a singular longer flight than that. Yeah, I've only flown like 3 times in my life. Yeah, like 3 times in my life, and like one of those was longer than that. It was like 13, 14 hours. Yeah, 13, 14 hours. Honestly, bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I need this video to be over with because it's not as interesting as I honestly. Why is he carrying out? Wait, so that was not food? He was carrying that bag around.
That's basically unlimited food and water. But it didn't take long for us to
If you pay for it.
Flight attendants started to come out. Let's drink water now. Okay. Is there anything else in the flight, or is that it? That's it. Okay.
Oh, I would take that. That's a lot of calories.
Thank you so much. Is it possible to buy a bottle of water, or is that Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So now I'm really scared. I expected this flight because it's almost 7 hours long to have all sorts of paid snacks, the whole menu. But no, American Airlines just never has all the food that they offer on their menu ever. It doesn't make sense. So instead, this is all they had: the cheese and fruit.
This is good. What again? I feel like he's complaining too much. Toblerone, seaweed. It looks like they got some seaweed up in here, some apples. This is a balanced diet. This is good for 9 hours. Give me 5 of those. 5 of 2 of those. Or no. Give me 10 of those for 9 hours. Just be snacking on it. There's nothing wrong with that.
And I am now very scared. However, on the bright side, I guess I was able to get 2 of them. That's nice. This could cause me to fail the challenge. But for now, I was having some cheese and fruit for breakfast. We got some cheese, dates, I think.
What's wrong with it? There were dates, not seaweed.
Crackers. That is not a lot of food. Cheers. I'm gonna be honest. The cheese was like room temperature, and whatever kind of cheese was in this was disgusting.
I'm pretty sure all cheese is like that. Sour, salty, and yeah, I'm pretty sure all cheese is like that.
Oh, what's that cheese dude? It's so bad, but I quite literally choked this thing down. Literally the only good thing in
Stop lying. Dates are OP. Dates are OP. Dates are the truth. And every single little raisin like fruit, dates are the truth. They are the single best fruit of that category. Like they're the little raisin looking fruits. They're the best. They're the truth. Like I won't let anybody spit on the image of the dates. Dates are just the truth, bro. They're just the truth. I don't have any other words, bro, because it's that good.
Refills and filling my water bottle as much as possible. We're gonna have to go back up like a lot more times.
Bro,
so I got some work done and made sure to keep going for more water. And then,
but I've been having this package that it says in my area. Matter of fact, it said it was in my area yesterday. It was like 1 hour away from my area. Like, and the package is like, it said that yesterday that it was 1 hour away from my area. But now all day today I've been saying your package is moving as expected. Tracking information will be updated shortly. It has been saying that for a whole day, like not for like an hour or two, which would have been already too much because it's saying shortly, updated shortly. It has not been updated. I'm gonna personally, bro. Bro, I'm gonna, bro. I'm gonna give this shit like a 1 star, bro. I'm gonna give it a 1 star. That's the only possible thing. I can't have it like delivery speed is so ass, bro. The delivery speed is so slow, bro. Like generally, I'm giving the delivery thing like a 1. Like, bro, it's only because I can't cancel anymore. Because apparently it's in my area, but it's been saying it was in my area. Like, shit. Well, you get what I'm trying to say. It's been saying that, and it's pissing me off. I hope it comes, bro. I just hope. I don't think it's gonna come tonight, but if it can, please, bro. But I think it's gonna come tomorrow. I just hope it comes tomorrow, bro. Please. Just hope it comes tomorrow.
So now I was still hungry, but I was feeling way better knowing I had water for the day. They even came around and gave me a soda as well. So, but at this point, there was nothing more I could get out of this flight. So I sat back and tried to relax. And I tried to eat my second cheese plate, but it was legit so gross, I couldn't finish it.
He's not hungry enough. What did I say, bro? We see a pattern. We are seeing a pattern, bro. Dude had like huge chunks of eggs just posted up in the back of his plate. 3 of them. He did not scoop them up to eat them. And now he's saying that he too good for the cheese. He's too good for the cheese, for the cheddar. Please, bro. No. You too good for the cheese? Like, he not struggling enough, bro. Put some more restriction on the challenge. He not clearly don't want it enough, bro. He not struggling enough for the challenge, in my opinion. In my humble opinion, he's not struggling enough, bro. I would have been on that cheese. I don't care how sour and have like the most weird aftertaste, salty cheese. No, I'm still eating it and I'm putting the dates on it and I'm acting like it's good. I'm gonna act like it's good. I'm gonna act like I'm one of those back in the days ancient Roman is eating it, bro. I'm gonna give myself placebo just to down that, bro. Just to down it, bro. But he clearly don't want it as hard. He don't want to finish this video good, bro. He want to quit. You can feel it. He don't want to finish this challenge, but he don't want it as bad.
The second I turned my phone out of airplane mode, Dallas to Orlando. Flight delayed. Guess by how much? 15 minutes? 30? An hour? 2 hours. And you know what? I really wouldn't care. Except for the fact that now instead of my flight landing at 10:30 p.m., it lands at 12:07. Meaning before we even get off the plane in Orlando, I'm gonna lose everything in my inventory. This is like literally worst case scenario. Yeah. Today was by far the lowest of the challenge, and I was feeling horrible now. I've been waiting in the airport I am probably gonna be this hungry the rest of the day, if not worse. This is without a doubt the hardest challenge I've ever done. I want to quit so bad. You have just 24 hours.
But I feel like he says that every challenge though. Like I've not seen that many of his videos, but like I feel like that's like with channels like this, whatever you doing challenges, going places and doing stuff like this. I feel like you say that every video, like, oh, this was the worst challenge I've had in my life. Oh my god, this challenge was so bad. But like, really, like, next challenge probably won't be like it's when you're in the moment, like, that you feel bad. But when you're not in the moment, you just don't, you don't really like see how bad it was, you know. Ooh.
The only good thing about this is that now if the arrive by time is like 1 a.m., we will have time to get more water and maybe even snacks after the midnight reset, meaning we can keep it all the way through the rest of the challenge. But after waiting another hour and a half, the flight was finally boarded. I'm so hungry. But I knew because this flight was too short and too late, there was no food on this flight anyway. But I started drinking my water because I knew I'd lose it at midnight. They're about to give out drinks and snacks, but it's not late enough. And yeah, you're right now. I have to eat and drink in the next hour. Pretty apple juice. So I tried to enjoy my dinner, but it just simply wasn't enough. But I enjoyed my water and my snacks until the clock struck midnight. But as soon as the clock ticked midnight, I was off to try and get more water.
In the bathroom?
This was the most awkward thing ever because they had the curtain to their spot closed. But I had no choice. I had to try again.
What?
Hi, sorry. Can I just more water? I'm so sorry. Well, I did it, but at what cost? That was potentially the most awkward thing I've ever done in my life.
Nah, the most awkward thing I think you've done this whole video was sitting next to that lady talking to yourself with describing how good the Tyler run was. That old lady in the middle seat.
And it was time to get off this plane. Everyone, today we're finally in Orlando. But I got off the plane, got my bags, and I was actually staying at the hotel inside the airport. This is our hotel. It's just in the airport.
Damn.
Grammarly, when you're working on yet another cover letter for that internship,
You see what I'm talking about? Like, I think for me it feels nostalgic to hop on a flight. Or like to be in that flying environment where you know you're gonna travel. Like, no, the traveling, like the feeling of traveling. Even if you know, like, I'm going to some bum area, you know, like just the feeling of traveling. It feels nostalgic to me or something. Something like that.
At 6 p.m. Western time. So of course, the only right way to end this challenge is to end it on the West Coast. I found a 10:52 a.m. flight from Orlando to Chicago. Once we land in Chicago at 1:02, we can then take the 3:54 p.m. flight to Vegas, which lands at 6. Ending the challenge perfectly the moment we walk off that plane. So ladies and gentlemen, we have to spin the wheel twice. It is time to spin the wheel. This first spin will determine which class we are sitting in on our way to Chicago. And the second will mark our final flight to Las Vegas. Without further ado, let's spin the wheel for our first flight. Well, be nice.
Bro, both of them gotta be middle. Talk to me nice, baby.
Oh, it almost hit first class. Okay, economy. It's fine. It's not the middle. I am okay with economy. Now, honestly, the most important one. Let's see what we get on our way to Vegas. 3, 2, 1.
Talk to me nice, baby. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. First class. I say he cheated. I say he cheated. I'ma say I feel like he cheated. I feel like he cheated. And personally, I don't even blame him for it. I don't blame if he cheated, of course. But if he cheated, I don't even blame him for it. I would have did the same thing, right? I would have cheated too if he cheated. I would have cheated too, because there's no way for the last flight of this challenge I'm sitting in economy, bro. Or not economy, but middle seat. Yeah, he cheated for food and water. I'm pretty sure he did. But if he did, it's alright.
Well, guys, I'm not gonna lie. Today was by far
pretty sure
and
2,000 calories around that range. You should like the
and I'll
amount of
get to
calories
wake
you
up
should be
with it.
taking.
And I guess I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the last day of the challenge. 8:55 a.m. Running a little late, low key. I'm gonna take a quick shower. We're gonna go get on an airplane. But first, how about some water?
Bro, I gotta take a break after
Nice.
this.
Alright, let's get ready and get out of here.
I might
So this
call
was
you
it, the home stretch.
after
But
this video.
before our first class flight, we were flying to Chicago. So I got on, and at this point, nothing even mattered because we were in the end game, and all I had to do was get through it. And once we got in the air, that's when I realized I should have been flying United this entire challenge because their menu was huge. Theoretically, this flight should be long enough for them to have all of us on board. Yo, we can actually get aboard. I didn't think this flight would be long enough. Let's go. So I literally just bought everything. Let's go, dude. Oh my gosh. We have a full bag of sea salt and vinegar nuts, a stroop waffle, and
Bro, damn
a snack
buzzing.
box with a ton of stuff in it. I haven't eaten anything really in almost 24 hours. Oh my gosh, let's go. And I was even able to get a can of cold brew. Dude, United is going.
What is
Why
that?
am I flying anything other than
What type of
United? But I
unknown
just
drink is
sat
that?
back, enjoyed the ride and my snacks, and eventually. Eventually, the
Oh
flight
hell no,
landed,
bro.
and after a little while in the
I would have
airport, we
been
were
off
down to
my
our final flight.
You telling me I want it because of a stupid YouTube challenge? I'm about to go away. Nah, that could not be me.
Final flight, let's go. Let's go. So I got on, and I was ready to sit back and enjoy the ride. And although the seat was nice, that literally did not matter. I was only excited for the food and drinks. But eventually, the flight was off, and I got myself a wonderful first-class meal. And there was nothing left to do but sit back, relax, and enjoy
Oh my
the
God.
rest of the flight.
Yeah, I feel like the last spin was definitely rigged, but honestly, I can't even blame him. I can't blame him for it to land on first class. You know, I can't blame him. I can't blame because I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing way further into the video. You know, it would have been like economy. No, actually, it would have been like economy, first class, economy, first class, economy, then first class. Yeah, I wouldn't have given as much like or no economy, first class. How many flights? Let's say he took 7 flights. I don't remember how many, but it would have been like economy, first class. Now then we're gonna do middle seat, economy, then first class. Absolute cinema. That would have been go to video. Not too much to make y'all believe that I was rigged, but you know, a little bit, a little, you know. Yeah, no, there'll be video from him. I still don't know how to say it. I'm not gonna give it a 10. But yeah, I have to briefly give a pause. I'm gonna let a video run without me here. And I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna stop it after I come back. I'm gonna. I hope it's not boring. I probably won't be boring. I'm probably gonna do something real nice. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, they fit, yeah.
Cooper's been in politics 40 years, and we're paying the price. Cooper released 3,500 prisoners with the stroke of a pen. One stabbed a woman to death, left her body in a well. 18 were charged with murder. Behind the numbers are real victims and families who will never be whole.
On Twitch and Kick, your viewer count is everything. It determines how much money money you're going to make and how popular you are, which is exactly why some streamers decide to just fake it. My name's Ryan, and this is every streamer who got caught viewbotting, starting with the biggest viewbotter of them all. Rangesh Neon Mutama is a kick IRL streamer known for loud, chaotic content and dramatic beefs with other creators. Neon began his streaming career in 2019, and it didn't take long for him to rise to the top creator in the streaming world. In October 2024, Neon racked up over 21 million hours watched, surpassing even top creators like Hassan, Asmongold, Summon1G, Aiden Ross, and more combined. To many, his rise to fame looked suspicious. Then, on December 24th, 2023, Drama Alert posted a clip from Neon's Kick channel saying Neon caught viewbotting, confirming their suspicion. In the now deleted clip, the live chat was filled with alleged bots spamming a link to a Discord server along with the phrase fasted kick gen. But it seems that nobody was even surprised at this incident, with one viewer commenting, "Of course, didn't you see his view count jump from 2k to 40k in 30 seconds? It was around minute 8 of the stream." However, this wasn't the first time Neon had been accused of allegedly using bots to inflate his number of viewers on this streaming website. In a post on X, one viewer pointed out the dramatic increase in the number of viewers from 18,000 to 67,000 within 2 minutes of Neon starting the stream. In another post, the user pointed out the absurd increase in the number of likes and comments on his latest Instagram post, saying, "Nah, come on now, let's not make it so obvious. 3,750 likes in 2 minutes with 750 comments, 19k likes and 950 comments 1 minute later." People attributed the phenomenon in other posts to Neon's team viewbotting him to inflate viewership and popularity for larger deals and partnerships. Even fellow Kick personality and popular IRL streamer Ice Poseidon accused him of viewbotting his live stream.
I think he viewbots though. There's no way he gets 100,000 viewers. There's no fucking way he gets that. Like he has content sometimes, but it's not 100,000. 100,000 viewers is like a Travis Scott or something. Yeah, it's not 100k viewer content.
But that wasn't all. On September 19th, 2024, a clip from Kick staff claimed that Neon was allegedly botting up to 90,000 viewers at one point.
Alright, at one point, Neon was botting 36,000 now. At one point, I remember this dude was hitting 90. This dude was hitting 90,000. I'm just giving you proof.
And again, people couldn't let it slide, with comments saying 90,000 fake views, Neon working overtime for that fake shit. Why would anyone watch Neon? Of course, Neon pushed back hard, saying, "I was averaging 100,000 with the fastest chat in history, right? And chat, I would end my stream and this dude Sneeko would go up 50,000 views on Rumble. I would end my stream, Fresh and Fit went up 50,000 views. Give me some credit for once in my life." And yes, I'm not doing as good as I used to, 100% bro, but you cannot discredit at one point in my life last year, I was going effing insane. And we are still doing so good, and I'm so blessed and I am grateful. But bro, at one point, we were doing top of the top numbers. Top of the effing top, bro. You can't question that. You can't. However, there was no permanent ban, and Neon is still streaming. But the botted views reputation is now baked into how people talk about him. Every time his name comes up in a conversation about Kick streamers, someone mentions the viewbot allegations. Neon never admitted to anything, but the next streamer didn't just get caught, he even went on camera and disclosed everything himself. RiceGum is one of the longer running names in the YouTube space. He's known for diss tracks, flex content, and drama with other creators. But before he was a famous YouTuber with nearly 10 million subscribers, he was a Call of Duty Twitch streamer during the beginning of his career in 2012. And on August 4th, 2014, RiceGum accidentally exposed himself using a viewbot tool, which was captured by a viewer and posted on YouTube in a video titled RiceGum Viewbotter Exposed Scandal. This right here is a viewbot control panel. Right here, to RiceGum at Twitch. Viewers, he has 200 viewers streaming on his channel. And the reason that the viewer knew it was a viewbot control panel was because he used it in the past, which he gave a quick demonstration later in the video. This is a page right here, streamerboosters.com. Alright, this is a page he's using. You can see the exact same thing. I'll compare. RiceGum at Twitch, chatters, booked, used, left. Then, nearly a decade later, in an interview with Bradley Martin's Raw Talk, RiceGum openly admitted using botted viewers to make his stream look bigger when he was starting out.
Is it true that you botted some viewers? Because like
wanted to like, yep.
He then went on explaining the mindset behind his decision.
If I didn't buy any viewers, I would have like 20 viewers. But if I bought it 100 viewers, it would show I have 120. Because I was at 120, people would like it more, and so I would eventually get like 200. Yeah, they're more willing to be like, well, what's this all about, Mark? Exactly. Then,
which eventually led him to where he is today.
Then I actually got caught up for that. Got banned on this site. I got banned on Twitch, which actually opened the door for YouTube and other platforms and stuff.
But since the incident happened too long ago, nothing happened, and his Twitch account remains live and well to this day. While RightScope confessed about using ViewBot years after the fact, when it no longer mattered, the next streamer accidentally exposed herself live on stream. Queen Gloria RP was a streamer who branded herself around high-energy roleplay content, but like a lot of mid-tier streamers trying to break through on Twitch, she was in grind mode chasing viewership, and eventually she went viral, but for the wrong reason. On March 18, 2025, she was live streaming when she accidentally clicked the wrong tab on her desktop. The ViewBot program was fully visible on her screen, with all the options clearly labeled. Realizing what she did, Gloria closed the tab fast, then proceeded to end stream right away before going live again, explaining her situation.
No, I needed to do a little, my OBS was asking me to reset something, and I needed to stop streaming.
But she wasn't fast enough, as one viewer took a screenshot of everything that had happened, posting it on X. Caught in 4K, Twitch streamer Queen Gloria RP accidentally tabs into her ViewBot app on stream today, and the footage of the incident started going viral as well, adding more fuel to the fire. The clip appeared on every major streamer news source like Drama Alert or on Asmongold's Reddit, and it even got over 12 million views when Dexerto posted it on X, a number that Gloria would only dream of. And the backlash was intense, with people saying things like, "This shit is disgusting and just sad. It only hurts streamers as a whole." Or, "Imagine having coverage on Twitch and still having to viewbot." But to some, they didn't think Gloria accidentally made that mistake, with one viewer pointing out that she did it on purpose exactly for that reason, so that people post this clip and she gets free clout. But it doesn't matter, because just 2 days after the incident, Twitch banned Gloria for an indefinite period of time. But Gloria didn't just stay quiet and take the L. Just 1 day after the ban, she put out a YouTube video titled, "I went viral because I got caught botting on Twitch," addressing the controversy. But even though she had just been caught red-handed, she instead decided to claim to be completely innocent.
You can see for yourself that I have never, ever botted any stream of mine. For those 2 years that I've been streaming, always been pretty legit. We've built an amazing community of real people.
And rather than take accountability, she decided to downplay her mistake.
It's pretty funny that the only time that I've actually tried to do it, I got caught. And probably you think I'm bullshitting, probably you think I'm lying, and that's okay. I mean, it's fine. I don't need you to believe me. I think it's just better to be honest about it and laugh it off and say, yeah, it happens.
But no one bought her explanation, saying, "You were only botting the one time you got caught. What a coincidence." Yes, of course, play the victim. While Gloria got herself banned for viewbotting, the next streamer accidentally exposed himself the exact same way and somehow walked away without a single consequence. Convi is one of Aiden Ross's henchmen who streams on Kick with over 180,000 followers, and his streams usually consist of him either gaming or IRL streaming. And just like Queen Gloria, Convi exposed himself live on stream. During a session, Convi was going through his emails, and you can see a purchase of 1,000 Kick viewers for $69, but instead of denying, he openly admitted he exposed himself just moments later.
Got exposed.
And defended what was left of his image by claiming he still got a lot of real viewers watching him.
Have you about 1,000 listening? I still have 14,000 views, alright?
And viewers all found the situation funny, with people saying things like, "At least he owned up to it and took it on the chin and was able to joke about it," and "At least he accepted his fate." However, he didn't get banned and still remains active on Kick today. While Convi exposed himself to viewbotting live, it was a suspicious viewership number that exposed 2 of Kaizenet's closest friends of doing the same. Speaking of people gaming the system, this video is brought to you by War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made, and it's free to play right now on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and mobile. You will instantly be in command of over 2,500 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships across 10 nations, from biplanes in the 1920s all most satisfying things to see and actually my favorite element of the game. What's even better is that now you can take all of that with you. War Thunder just launched a full mobile version on iOS and Android with the same massive multiplayer battles and impressive graphics. Basically all of it in your pocket. Over 95 million players worldwide are already in it, so join us today and play War Thunder for free on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or mobile. You can use my links in the pinned comment or video description to sign up. New players and anyone who hasn't logged in for at least 6 months will get a massive bonus pack on PC and consoles. That includes multiple premium vehicles, the exclusive vehicle decorator Eagle of Valor, 100,000 Silver Lions, and 7 days of premium account. It's only available for a limited time, so grab it now. Now back to Kaisenat's friends. Rakai and Lil Rodney's son are IRL and variety streamers who run in Kaisenat's circle. They've been pushed directly to Kai's massive audience through raids and shoutouts, which gave them instant visibility on Twitch. And their numbers jumped surprisingly fast, including a spike from around 1,000 viewers to 20,000 overnight. The question everyone started asking was, is this just a Kaizenat effect, or is something else going on? Then, XQC decided to settle the debate himself, claiming they are all viewbotters.
But they're all viewbotters, so I don't care to say. People become like from a 1 candy to 20 candy overnight, bro, I mean, I've been here before, I'm not stupid, it's just fucking bought up the wazoo.
Before going over their statistics on Twitch Tracker,
1K, next day, 800, next day, 8K, next day, 60K. That's the go. I mean, then 20, 30, 20. That's the absolute goal of streaming. I mean, we've been doing it all wrong for like a whole decade, and we're fucking stupid.
Viewers all agreed with XQC, saying things like, no one organically jumps from 1,000 viewers to 20K the next day, up to 60,000 LMAO, and is that even legal? But XQC wasn't the only one who noticed their absurd spike in viewerships. Sportskeeda, a website covering entertainment and sports news, also brought their evidence on the table. By analyzing Rakai and Reggie's viewership statistics on Twitch, the site pointed out that between March 23rd and 28th of 2025, Reggie streamed 5 times, with peak viewership ranging between 900 and 8,000 viewers. However, starting with his streams in April, his peak viewership jumped to 60,000 and 25,000 and 30,000. The same could be said about Rakai's streaming history. From March 13 to 23, his streams peaked between 9,000 and 16,000 viewers. However, on March 30th, his peak viewership surged to 43,000, and by April 6th, it skyrocketed to a staggering 100,000.
The agency playbook is gone. Write your own rules with Base 44. The expectation shifted. Clients want more, faster, and they're not compromising. The agencies that keep up are the ones rebuilding how they work. Here's how it looks. A client asks for a landing page. You hand back the landing page, plus a CRM dashboard, workflow automation, an in-app agent. Every brief becomes an offer they didn't know to ask for. And the clients are only half of it. You're also building your own operation. Client onboarding, project templates. You build it once, and the whole system runs tight. Each bill hands you a head start on the next, and a super agent that handles the back and forth. It's another member on your team, proactive, already on it, chasing the feedback, sending the updates, booking the next call. A 6-week project done in 6 days, taking on briefs used to pass on. Same team, bigger output. That's Base 44.
Trident Vibes. It's soft. It's juicy. A soft gum with a juicy experience. It's a vibe.
Some fans have also echoed XQC's allegations. For instance, one viewer took a screenshot of Rakai's April 9th, 2025 stream, where his viewership exceeded 38,000, saying, yeah, Rakai's stream is definitely botted. XQC was right. The metrics make no sense. 37.2% authenticated viewers, worst I've seen so far. Despite the allegations, there were no confirmed bans at the time. Neither Rakai or Reggie faced any public consequences from Twitch. At least it took a while for both of these streamers to get accused of viewbotting, unlike our next streamer, who got that reputation from day one. Clavicular is a newer Twitch personality who initially streamed on Kick, where he gained notoriety for chaotic IRL stunts, including a viral sniper/stalker with his Cybertruck during a live broadcast. He claimed it was self-defense, but it still led to his kick ban. So right after the ban, he moved to Twitch, and his debut stream reached his all-time highest viewer count ever, which immediately triggered accusations of view botting from viewers with comments like 1000% botted, cringe and corny AF, whole lot of bot viewers. However, one ex-user pointed out that despite the massive viewer number showing on screen, there were less than 500 people actively chatting, and followed with another tweet saying, "Clavicular drops 4,000 plus viewers almost instantly just a few minutes after this post. Second time he's dropped 4,000 viewers on this stream over the matter of seconds, further validating that he is being manipulated with view bots." And like usual, XQC stepped in and called out Clavicular for botting and being an industry plant.
Dude, I feel like it's like a psyop at this point. I think people are pushing some internet personalities and it's like bots. There's no fucking way.
But similar to the other streamers, there wasn't any definitive proof that he personally bought or ran bots, so Twitch didn't do anything for the time being. Clavicular got accused of buying fake viewers and nothing happened to him. But somehow, the next person on our list got permanently banned, not for using a view bot, but just for showing everyone how easy it is to make one. Nick White is an IRL streamer and a YouTuber teaching people how to code, and in 2024, he decided to expose a huge problem with every live stream platform: view botting. So, on February 19th, 2024, Nick went live on Kick and developed a view bot to see how long it take, showing how easy it is to cheat, but quickly received a permanent ban for promoting botting services.
To clarify, your suspension is due to promoting botting services, resulting in your indefinite exclusion. So I had a perma.
However, Nick didn't just accept his fate and sent an appeal, which reduced his permanent ban to a month-long suspension. In reaction to the ban, many viewers publicly called out Kick for banning the person shedding light on the issue of view botting on the platform, instead of banning the one using the view bot, with comments like, "So you can use them, you just can't make them," or Kick logic, "Give multi-million deals to streamers who bought tens of thousands of bots every stream, ban a small streamer who shows how they are doing it." Nick White got banned for pointing out the problem. Meanwhile, the next streamer on our list even admitted view botting and still didn't get any punishment. Tectone is a Twitch streamer known for his Genshin Impact and reaction content, who built a loyal audience over years of daily streaming. But in August 2025, when Twitch quietly rolled out its new viewbot detection system, something strange happened to his numbers. One ex-user pointed out that Tectone had half his viewers disappear in real time, going from more than 4,000 viewers to just over 2,000 viewers in just 10 minutes. But instead of staying quiet, Tectone fired back. He went on stream, and the first thing he did was admitting he got bots. It just didn't come from him.
I would like to go on record saying OTK has never view botted me, so I will let you know that straight up.
And he started exposing Miskiff for view botting.
Found out that Miskiff was bought 14,000. They had an intervention saying, "You gotta stop this shit because that looks terrible."
And Miskiff wasn't letting that slide either, so he went live on January 23rd, 2026, along with some solid proof about Tectone inflating his views.
This is the bots that were bought. This is Tectone's account, http:/Tectone, http:/Tectone, 2004, July 26th, quantity 1,000, when in August 4th, quantity 750.
Then he brought up another proof. This time it was a payment receipt from Tectone, which Miskiff alleged was payment for the bots.
This is the bots. This is John Robertson. There's Tectone's picture on August 24th, paying $1,000, claiming it's the house when it really was for bots.
However, not many people were surprised about this, with comments saying, "No one likes Tectone. This is like doing an expose on Diddy in 2026, LMAO. He's done being exposed." I wonder if Tectone bots Twitter as well. For some reason, his dumb posts always get thousands of likes. But Twitch will need more than a couple of screenshots from a third party to take action, so similar to other streamers, Tectone didn't get banned for view botting at all.
Make your browser fast. Make your browser safe. Make your browser Chrome. Choose Google Chrome for your computer.
anyone to investigate them because their own viewership graphs already told everything. Janai and Ellie were two of the biggest Black Desert online streamers on Twitch, and both were growing steady since the beginning of 2025. Then, in mid-2025, Twitch quietly rolled out upgraded viewbot detection across the platform. In a tweet on July 29th, 2025, they announced that they recently made changes that meaningfully improved our ability to identify viewbots, inauthentic viewership, and other potentially fake engagement. These changes will roll out over the next few weeks. So, if your channel was viewbotted, or if some of your viewers are artificial or inflated, you will see an impact to your channel's view count. This also means that third-party sites that publish unverified Twitch view counts are going to see changes to that data over time, and that's when things started falling apart for both of them. Following Twitch's new update, on August 24th, 2025, a creator named Blue Squadron dropped a 3-hour-long video titled Top Video Streamers Exposed for Viewbotting, in which he showed his viewership graph from his own stream, showing what a natural graph looks like.
Nice sloping graph. This is my graph yesterday, peaking out at about 3,500 average viewers, and then sloping back down. This is when I was enhancing, and then sloping back down for the remainder of the day. This is what a normal graph would look like for somebody that wasn't caught viewbotting yesterday.
Then he started pointing out streamers that got affected by the new viewbot detection tool, starting by pulling up Janai's viewership graph.
Look at that waterfall level. Wow, we dropped 1,000, almost exactly 1,000 viewers off the top.
Followed by Ellie's graph.
Oink oink, bitch. That's literally insane. The top two female streamers in our category are both cheater pumpkin eaters, and have been for a long time.
He also mentioned how odd it was that both of the streamers lost their viewers at the exact same time.
Both had a cataclysmic fall off at about 11 to 11:30 in the morning yesterday. Absolutely, at exactly the same time. Both of you had a cataclysmic fallout.
But that wasn't all. He even confronted Ellie live on stream, and the answer he received was nothing unexpected.
Caught Ellie viewbotting live, and you read that out loud to your viewers, right? So this is what you
viewbot.
Well, I don't know. It's not coming from me, certainly. 100% with certainty confirmed that I do not viewbot.
And the same applied to Janae when she was asked about the sudden drop in her graph.
I don't know why it dropped, honestly.
But at least she defended herself with what sounded like a logical explanation.
But my guess is that they pushed an update to that time, and every streamer, basically every viewer in the stream who was not active in the chat did automatically not count as a viewer, and that's why the numbers didn't.
Still, Janae decided to delete the VOD, which had the graph for an unexpected reason.
Did you take your VOD from yesterday down?
Yes, because you guys keep attacking me for no reason, and I don't know
okay.
what to say. I'm just tired of this drama. I just want
So suddenly the VOD disappeared. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Which further increased suspicion about her viewbot behavior.
Wait a minute.
Deleting your VOD, though, is a lot like shredding a document when you know it's being inspected. I'm just saying that it's an indicator of guilt. I don't know what your intention was, and I'm making no assumption. I'm just telling you what it indicates. It does indicate guilt.
And these streamers weren't the only ones who noticed something strange about Janae and Ellie's live, with others saying things like, "I watched Ellie a few times." However, what was weird was that with 900 viewers, there were only 5 to 7 people talking. That was really something to look into. And just checked Janae's live stream in Twitch. 1.5k viewers with almost few to none chatting or engaging. I'm mind blown. Still, there wasn't any suspicion for both Janae and Ellie, since these are all allegations with no technical proof to back up the claim. While Janae and Ellie got exposed by other creators, our next streamer on our list didn't even let anyone have the chance to expose him, by confessing everything himself. Ray J is a rapper and reality TV star, who also happened to be a Twitch streamer who does just chatting and internet drama content. He started streaming on January 9, 2025, and it only took him 5 months to become the 29th most watched streamer on Twitch. However, during a controversial live session, Ray J openly admitted to using viewbots on Twitch to inflate his viewer counts. He first explained how easy it is to double his profit by buying viewers.
All I gotta do is just swipe my card. a system where I can make the computer talk to me too and say, Ray, you okay? I'm like, no, I'm not okay. They responding to me and the computer going back and forth just to camouflage it if I want to.
Before delivering his final verdict on the subject,
niggas gonna go, yo, he view bot. So what? It's legal. Remember, whatever's legal, you should do. Fuck what these niggas think, bro.
the clip exploded on X within hours, but the bigger concern people raised wasn't just about Ray J. It was about Twitch's decision on the whole viewbotting issue on the platform, with people commenting, it's sad when viewbotting isn't cracked down on, hope he gets banned, and it basically is open season anyway. I saw recently creators clearly viewbotting, and boom, Twitch corner achieved in less than a month. Even after reporting, Twitch found nothing against TOS, and just like people expected, nothing has happened to Ray J so far, and he's still streaming. Again, shout out to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. It's free to play on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and mobile right now. Use my links in the pinned comment or video description to sign up, and if you're new or haven't played in 6 months, you'll get a massive bonus pack on PC and consoles with multiple premium vehicles, 100,000 silver lions, and 7 days of premium account. Limited time only, so don't sleep on it.
Ever since Bouillon Mountain in Where Winds Meet lets us pick up items. You can even grab bombs now. I just had a brilliant idea. So does that mean I can...
You use Gmail, Google Maps, Google Search, Google Calendar, Google Docs, Google Gemini, all on your phone. Seems like the next move is... Yeah.
At 17, Rakai peaked at 233,000 concurrent viewers on Twitch, more than most streamers would ever see in their entire career. But within months, he gotten a girl hospitalized, scammed a pro player out of $6,500, and made the entire Spanish-speaking internet his enemy. My name's Ryan, and in this video, we'll be looking at why Rakai is everything wrong with society. But to understand how a 17-year-old got here, you first need to know how he got famous. In early 2024, Kai Cenat, one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, brought Rakai onto his platform during one of his subathons, and overnight, he went from being a regular teenager to someone streaming in front of hundreds of thousands of Kai Cenat's fans, essentially being handed everything he needed to start streaming. From then, Rakai started appearing more regularly in Kai's streams, with videos like Kai Cenat and Rakai take over Walmart, Rakai blew up my room, and eventually streaming on his own as a part of Kai Cenat's inner circle.
You feel me? Tax on the breed is a pit bull. You feel me? He's very cute and very fluffy. Feel me? I got a dog.
The numbers reflected exactly how fast Rakai's streaming career grew, as he picked up roughly 2.2 million followers on Twitch since then. And unlike every other streamer who had to spend years figuring out what the audience responds to before they ever get that big, Rakai got to skip all of that thanks to Kai Cenat's influence. He had the reach before he understood what to do with it, which meant the only way to hold attention was to keep doing controversial things that he knew would get a reaction. And the very first time Rakai did this was during his first stream with Kai, where he claimed he finally met his dad.
You're a deadbeat father. I'm looking him up. You're a deadbeat. Feel me? You are a deadbeat. Feel me? You just now seen me and shit like that.
Over the next few months, he'd rack up incident after incident, from getting a girl hospitalized midstream to insulting Kai Cenat, and each time, the story ended up the same way, getting him more followers and, more importantly, attention. attention. And the first time Kai got banned from Twitch, he was behind the wheel. On June 15th, 2025, an ex-user posted a clip showing Kai driving recklessly live on stream, and it didn't take long for the tweet to go viral with over 4.4 million views. The clip spread everywhere, and everyone on the internet started calling him out, with comments like, "At Twitch, pack this little guy up. Bro is looking down for 7 seconds straight. Close your eyes and try to count to 7. And don't know why Kai chose to make this irresponsible little kid famous."
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want, and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one, to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality, right now.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock big deals on the biggest games. Deals Week is here. Don't miss out. Go play on mobile and PC with Google Play Games. Download now.
The ban did not last long, however, because just one day later, Kai was up online again, complaining about how he wasn't able to stream due to the ban.
I was not able to stream this shit anymore. That actual investigation shit or some bullshit. It's just also like it's Twitter's.
Aside from the backlash he received from the people on the internet, Kai also got a huge amount of attention towards him due to this controversy, with multiple news sites covering the drama like Times
Oh, chat. I think I'm just gonna end stream for now.
And this
Yeah.
pattern of crossing a line, watching the crowd go wild, then coming back bigger, would repeat itself almost word for word a few weeks later. Except this time, the target was a person.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna end stream. Thank y'all if y'all tuned in. Have a good day, man. See y'all later. Amazing, not YouTube, it's not history. Wow. Damn. Alright, see y'all later.